and they do this. What? Many things can endear a potential new partner to you. Their coffee order, their dog's name, how they pronounce a certain word. But right now, as many singles put a pandemic-related pause on casual dating, all those little details are looking increasingly minor compared to the big question, do they wear a mask or not? Welcome to my channel where whatever pops into my head pops onto your screen and you will love it. What is up, YouTube? What's cool? What's gooey? What's happening? It's time for life. So today we're about to talk about dating in a world full of masks, pandemics, viruses, and aerosols and things floating about. Yeah, dating is becoming a very interesting thing. So this is an article by Vogue. We're just going to dive right into it. Of course, we're all working with mixed and often confusing advice about when a mask is necessary. Thanks, poorly coordinated federal government response. But the general consensus seems to be that you should wear one when you're going to be within 6 feet of another person who is not a member of your household. In other words, any date you go on right now should presumably be masked. But how do you engage in Nora Ephron-worthy banter when your mouth and chin are covered in fabric? Yes, a mask does present a logistical barrier to the wry half smile and flirtatious grin, and it pretty much renders a spontaneous kiss out of the question. But what we're losing in face visibility when we wear masks on dates, we're gaining in terms of clearly visible values. Picture it. You're in a local park, mask on, and take out margarita in hand, ready to go for a stroll with a hinge date. When said date rolls up blithely mask free. Are you two truly compatible? Do you really want to spend your precious outside time with somebody who isn't willing to undergo mild discomfort to literally save lives? And in the unlikely event that someone won't go out with you because you are wearing a mask, were they ever worthy of you in the first place? A mask might hide half of your face, but 1, the eyes are the window to the soul, and 2, what could possibly send a clearer message about your priorities than taking the necessary precautions? When you step out for a date in a mask, lowering it only to sip a drink or enjoy a snack in an open and widely spaced area, you're telling your prospective partner, I care more about ensuring my health and the health of those around me than I do about looking good. Let's be honest, that's kind of hot, right? Note, this should not be read as an endorsement of the complex and often race and class influence phenomenon of mask shaming, merely a love letter to dates who care enough to incorporate a mask into their romantic lives. If you want to be part of the family, make sure you hit thumbs up, azont on that subscribe button. Comment because I really want to know what you think. Like because you obviously like this video and it's free 99 to hit that like button. Well, you had to hit the notification bell to get notified for the next video. As cities across the US begin to reopen for business, the ethics of mask-free dating will likely evolve. Even now, my social group can't seem to agree about what defines responsible dating during a pandemic, with some friends sticking to Zoom dates exclusively and others inviting people over for an innuendo-laden drink, with negative test result in hand, of course. Still, as we cater to ridiculously fragile modes of masculinity when it comes to mask wearing, maybe it's worth taking people just this once at face value. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is going to be the new norm, to just be dating with masks on? Is that what it's going to be, or does that just take all the fun out of dating? I mean, in my opinion, life still has to go on, obviously, because we're going to be with this corona maybe for a little while. Obviously, it will disappear at some point, so keep the faith, stay positive, but it's going to be with us for a minute. And dating still has to happen. I mean, people still have to live their lives. So dating will happen. And yeah, Zoom dates, I guess they're good in a way. You can still see each other. Look, whatever it is, whatever we're going to be doing now, it's always going to be better than catfish. Okay? It's always going to be better than being catfish. That's for sure. I mean, there's people out here. We're seeing all these shows. We're seeing 90 Day Fiance. We're seeing sometimes even Love After Lockup. We're seeing, what's this other one called? well, heck, married at first sight. We're seeing catfish. I mean, we're seeing all these people who have had relationships, who have either had relationships with people for a very, very long time, never saw their face, didn't even know what they really look like, or were being catfished and had the pictures of other people being sent to them as their own, which was totally false. Or we're having people who are marrying at first sight and looks don't even play a part at all. It's just like, here's a guy, here's a lady, now make it work. So whatever it is, if you're having Zoom dates, that's responsible, that's good. If you're even not just afraid of the person that you're dating that might be carrying some kind of virus, being out there, restaurants, pub, bars, clubs, you never know who's walking out there. So Zoom is good because also then you can get to know each other on an intellectual level. Zoom or WhatsApp or FaceTime or Google Meet or whatever you want to use, right? Just phoning in general, and get to know each other, but make sure you see their face at some point. But get to know each other very, very well on an intellectual and emotional level. And yeah, the going out part will come too. And if you have to do that with masks for a while, that's fine too, because you're not from the same household and you don't know where that person has been and they don't know where you have been. And we just need to be cautious. We really, really, really do. Well, I know you're not about to leave this video without subscribing, without liking, without commenting, and without hitting that bell. I am watching you. Make time for glorious life. It's time to start living it right. And I'll see you in the next one, which will be very soon. God bless.